Air travel is thrilling, but standing in front of customs and immigration counters can instantly make the heart race. For many travelers, confusion, stress, and delays happen simply because they are unprepared for the questions that officers routinely ask. Knowing what to expect can turn a tense situation into a smooth, stress-free process. Today's video will guide viewers through 12 customs and immigration questions at the airport that every traveler must know. Watch carefully, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more essential travel tips. Number 12. The purpose of the visit. One of the first questions that travelers face is about the purpose of their visit. Officers are not just asking casually. This question sets the tone for the entire interaction. Whether the journey is for tourism, business, study, or visiting family, it is important to answer confidently and clearly. Ambiguous answers, like "I'm just traveling," often lead to further probing, secondary questioning, or even suspicion. The key is to show that the visit has a legitimate reason. For example, a tourist can mention specific activities like visiting historical sites, exploring museums, or attending a cultural festival. Business travelers might refer to meetings, conferences, or site visits. Study-related visits should mention the institution, program, and duration of study. Officers are trained to detect hesitation or inconsistency, so sounding prepared and honest immediately reduces stress and speeds up the process. Number 11. Duration of stay. Immigration officers often focus heavily on how long a traveler intends to stay. Providing precise arrival and departure dates is crucial. Vague answers such as "a few weeks" or "maybe a month" may trigger doubts and lead to additional questioning. Travelers should have supporting documents ready, such as a return ticket, hotel reservation, or itinerary, to show that they plan to leave the country on time. Officers check these details against the visa or entry requirements to ensure compliance. Overstating or understating the duration, even unintentionally, can create confusion and potentially delay entry. Being confident and factual about the dates conveys respect for the rules and builds trust with the officer. Number 10. Place of stay. Where a traveler will stay is another key question. Officers want to know if there is a real plan in place, whether it's a hotel, Airbnb, friend's residence, or temporary lodging. Simply saying, "I'll figure it out," raises red flags and can trigger more in-depth questioning. It's important to provide a full address, phone number, and confirmation details if available. Sometimes officers may ask how the place was chosen or if someone will meet the traveler there. Being prepared with these details not only reassures the officer, but also shows that the traveler has organized their visit responsibly. Small things like carrying a printed booking confirmation or a digital copy on a phone can make a big difference in how smoothly the process goes. Number 9. Items being brought into the country. Customs officers are highly trained to detect prohibited or restricted items, so travelers must be upfront about what they are carrying. This includes gifts, personal belongings, electronics, food, and even items that may seem harmless. Failure to declare items, even unintentionally, can result in fines, confiscation, or further questioning. For example, carrying certain foods, plants, or medications without proper documentation can create significant delays. Travelers should always check the country's customs regulations in advance and keep receipts or proof for high-value items. Honesty and clarity here are critical, as officers prefer transparent travelers over those who appear evasive or uncertain. Number 8. Financial preparedness. Immigration officers may ask how much money a traveler is carrying to cover expenses during the trip. This could include cash, credit cards, bank statements, or proof of prepaid accommodations. The goal is to ensure that the visitor can support themselves without resorting to illegal work or overstaying their visa. Being prepared with clear documentation of funds, whether in local currency or internationally recognized cards, reassures the officer and helps the process move quickly. Travelers who appear unprepared or unable to show sufficient funds may face extra questioning, delays, or even temporary refusal of entry. Number 7. Return or onward travel plans. One of the most scrutinized areas at immigration is proof of a return or onward journey. Officers want to ensure that the traveler does not intend to overstay their visa. Presenting a confirmed return ticket, flight itinerary, or onward travel plan signals that the visit has a defined endpoint. Travelers without proof of exit may face additional questioning, or, in some cases, be denied entry. Officers may also ask why a specific return date was chosen, or if alternative travel options exist. Clear, confident answers backed with documentation make this process seamless and reassure officers that the traveler's intentions are genuine. Number 6. Previous travel history. Immigration officers often inquire about recent international trips. This helps them understand travel patterns, assess potential risks, and verify compliance with past visas or entry requirements. Answering honestly about the countries visited, duration of stays, and purpose of previous trips builds credibility. Attempting to conceal or misrepresent travel history can lead to prolonged questioning or suspicion. It's also an opportunity to show that the traveler respects immigration rules and has a history of responsible international travel. Keeping a record of past trips, including dates, destinations, and visas used, is an excellent way to prepare for this question. Number 5. Occupation and work details. Immigration officers often ask about a traveler's occupation. This is not just curiosity. It helps them understand the traveler's background, ties to their home country, and likelihood of returning. Whether the traveler is employed, self-employed, a student, or retired, the answer should be clear and specific. For example, someone working in marketing might mention the company name, position, and duration of employment. Students should refer to their school or university and current course of study. Officers may probe further if the answer seems vague, asking about the nature of the work or employer details. Being prepared with relevant information, such as an employment ID, business card, or school documents, can make this process smooth and reassuring for the officer. Number 4. Travel companions. Officers may inquire whether the traveler is traveling alone or with others. This helps them assess the trip's nature and whether arrangements are appropriate for solo or group travel. Traveling with family, friends, or colleagues should be clearly explained, including relationships and accommodations. Officers sometimes ask about the ages of children or whether companions are returning to the home country, especially in cases of unaccompanied minors. Having this information ready, along with supporting documents if necessary, demonstrates organization and helps avoid unnecessary scrutiny. Number 3. Purpose of funds and items brought. Beyond simply showing financial preparedness, officers may ask what the money and items being carried are intended for. Travelers should be ready to explain how funds will cover accommodation, meals, transportation, or other planned activities. Similarly, if carrying gifts or work equipment, it's important to explain their purpose. For instance, declaring a laptop as personal work equipment or gifts as souvenirs purchased for family members shows transparency. Ambiguity in explaining funds or items can trigger suspicion or additional searches, so clear, honest explanations are crucial. Number 2. Emergency contacts or local connections. Officers sometimes ask whether the traveler knows anyone locally or has contacts in the country. This could include friends, family, business associates, or tour operators. Providing accurate contact information, including names, phone numbers, and addresses, reassures officers that the traveler has support or guidance in case of emergencies. Travelers should avoid giving vague answers like, "I'll figure it out," or "I have friends there," without specifics, as this can lead to extra questioning or doubts about intentions. Number 1. Health and safety questions. In recent years, health and safety questions have become increasingly common, especially in light of global health concerns. Travelers may be asked about vaccinations, recent illnesses, or exposure to certain diseases. Officers may also inquire about travel from high-risk areas or recent contact with sick individuals. Providing honest answers and having supporting documentation, such as vaccination certificates or medical reports, can make the entry process faster and smoother. Ignoring or misrepresenting these questions can result in delays, quarantine, or denied entry, making preparation essential for every traveler. Navigating customs and immigration doesn't have to be stressful. By understanding these 12 key questions and preparing your answers in advance, travelers can breeze through the airport with confidence and ease. Remember, honesty, clarity, and proper documentation are the keys to a smooth entry. Keeping these tips in mind ensures a worry-free start to any journey. If this guide helped you feel more prepared, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more essential travel tips.